Hello everyone, welcome back to the KMTRADERS channel. So we're taking a look into gold. So throughout last week we can see that we've had a pretty much rally towards the upside. Again, this is tying in with our analysis from last week that we're expecting pretty much a break towards the downside still, and then a rally towards the upside. But there is two things that I wanted to look into this before we go on. So what we can see is again that rally towards the upside. Again, I'm looking for price to potentially push up higher once more, and if we can, there is a possibility of price turning over towards the downside. Okay, so this is where I wanted to be just a little bit mindful of, and that is, if you do want to take a sell, there is a possibility that price can actually break this low, and if it can, and if it does, then again we could be ending up looking into another long-term buy. And if that is true, we can really scale in on this trade for the long term. Again, it's a good 1,000 pip or so trade towards the upside, and again, this is just one opportunity or one option that could happen. And then the second scenario that I'm looking at is price to do something like so where price breaks towards the upside, it only retraces just a little bit, and then price breaks towards the upside. And that's pretty much where I want to leave it for now, because the alternative is that if price does this, we just need to be mindful of price action, because price could rally up again, or it could drop off. So it really just depends what it wants to do at this point. So again, it really is just the matter of waiting for price action, because although I say this with, if you watch our full market analysis, there is time to time where we get multiple scenarios, and in my opinion, rather than just going full force with one scenario, it's better to discuss the opposing scenario and the opposing argument. And usually what happens, and what is like how you differentiate between each move, is basically price action. If we start to see, for example, if we're seeing this going to potentially play out, we will start to see price start to heavily move down really fast within this area here. And if that is the case, there's most likely a possibility of price to break this low, and if so, then it will kind of negate any buying opportunities. But on the flip side, if we start to see price, slowly move down and slowly move lower, and then we start to see price quickly, absorb and see a little price move towards the upside, and that could potentially be the NFP speaking here. We start to see a spike up. That could be the sign of where price has that ability to push up. And if so, from here, where we were saying before that price could potentially turn over here and drop off, again, it's pretty much price action again really here at this point, because if we start to see price rapidly move up and spike, it's most likely that we could be breaking the highs and heading into 1900s and above really. So again, it really just depends what's gonna happen here. So pretty much it is price action orientated for the next few days or so for gold for myself. So I will be keeping an eye out for this, but again, my bias is pretty much long still, but again, we can manipulate these sells, because there is a good 100 pips, or a good 800 pips there, and if we get the long, that's a good 1,000 there. So again, just keep that in perspective, guys, because I think this can be worthwhile for your trade. So again, I do hope this helps you guys. If you made it, if you are new to this channel, we do have a trading group that you can join. If you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. And yeah, so that will be all from us. Thank you very much for listening, guys, and we'll see you all in our next video.